Hey everybody, this is William from the Godzilla Files coming at you today with a new DVD review, and today we're going to be looking at the Gamera collection. It came out a few weeks back and I've actually been going through it these past couple of weeks. I've never been that big of a fan of Gamera, to be honest with you, but I wanted to pick up the collection because this is the definitive Gamera collection, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to get into him, this is the way I'm going to do it. I have some thoughts on the collection as a whole, mostly positive, but there are a couple of negatives in my opinion, so why don't we jump right into this. So I just want to jump real quick into the negatives about this collection because, believe it or not, there's very little to say on the negative side of this collection. Most of it is going to be nitpicking and just my personal taste. Biggest issue that I have with this collection is the fact that it is very much similar in the way that Criterion released their Godzilla collection. This is a massive Blu-ray box set. So this is not going to fit with your other standard DVD or Blu-ray cases. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to transfer the discs into a smaller box set, which, you know what, I'm sure there's something online already. You know, someone released something for the Godzilla collection on eBay, so I'm sure there's going to be something for Gamera soon. But, you know, this is just a nitpick for me. I don't like separating my collection out like that, so I have all my DVDs on one shelf. I want to kind of keep it that way. Other little thing is, you know, this is every Gamera movie ever, which is a good and bad thing. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Gamera, and some of the Showa films are not that great, so, you know, the collection as a whole is a little hit or miss. I mean, it has everything that you're looking for. You know, it has every Gamera movie ever made, but some of those movies aren't that great in my opinion. So, you know, the price tag with this guy totally makes sense, but in my opinion, some of the movies aren't really worth it. But, you know, everyone's different when it comes to their tastes. So, again, this is just a little my thoughts on the whole entire negative side of the collection. But honestly, besides that, this is amazing. So let's jump into all the positives that this collection has going for it, because there's a lot to go through. So, like I was just saying, this has every Gamera movie ever. And it's actually really great for someone like me who has never been that big of a fan of Gamera to be able to go through each film and kind of see what it's all about. You know, I have a lot of friends who are fans of Gamera, so, you know, I'm always interested to kind of learn more, and this box set has really helped with that. The movies themselves have never looked better in my opinion. You know, I've had old Blu-ray collections of Gamera films, but this is top notch. You know, when it comes to sound, when it comes to video, everything. And honestly, I love the fact that there's a few different options when it comes to the dubs. You know, you can have the original Japanese voice actors. You know, there's so many options on how to watch these movies that you can't go wrong. Also, Arrow did a great job when it came to special features in my opinion. Every disc has something interesting on it, you know, whether it's a documentary, whether it's just behind the scenes, whatever the case is, it's amazing to watch. And honestly, that's kind of been my favorite part. I love the history aspect of the kaiju genre, whether it's Godzilla, whether it is Gamera, whatever the case is. You know, it is really cool to kind of go back and see what was going on during that time period. And Arrow does an amazing job with a couple of different documentaries on here, which to me is really worth it. Now, the movies are not the only piece to this. There is also a really cool comic book collection. I guess Dark Horse did a run of Gamera comics, which is really cool. I know they also had ownership of the Godzilla license, which was a hit or miss, but the Gamera ones, they seem to be able to get a lot more of the kaiju, and it's definitely more of a Heisei Gamera, so that's also really great because honestly the Heisei Gamera films are probably the best ones. I like the fact that you kind of get this because, you know, I have tried to go back and collect old Godzilla comics or even Gamera comics, and they're very expensive, so this made it affordable and you have all of them, so that's really cool. And finally, you get a book about the history of Gamera, which is also really great in my opinion. A lot more detail, and this is something that if you're a fan of Gamera or just a fan of the genre, you should definitely get a chance to read. You know, they've done an amazing job overall here. This is the kind of collection that I wish the Godzilla Criterion collection was. Arrow really put a lot into this, and it's an amazing job. Which does beg the question, which collection is better? Well, honestly, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. You know, again, the Godzilla collection stands on its own because of the fact that a lot of the Godzilla movies in the Showa period are better than what you're getting here in the Gamera collection. Now, I mean, obviously the Gamera Heisei films are just miles above most of the Showa, but honestly, for the amount of movies you get in the Godzilla collection, comparatively to Gamera, I honestly feel that movie-wise, the Godzilla collection is better. But if you're looking for special features and just overall packaging and just a lot of cool stuff to come with your collection, this is the one to go with. I really did feel for, Criterion's sake, they really couldn't do much with the Godzilla collection for some reason. And I know Toho is very, how do I put it? They're very hard on people when they want to do something with Godzilla. Like they're very controlling with that kind of stuff. So the whole box set was great, but kind of light on material at the end of the day. This you can watch for hours, and I haven't even gone through most of the special features yet. This really is a definitive collection for Gamera. But honestly, you cannot go wrong with this Gamera collection. I honestly can't stress that enough. It is truly amazing what they were able to do with this. Now, I know this collection is sold out pretty much everywhere, and the pricing is getting insane for this guy. I have heard rumors that they're going to be releasing a standard collection probably next year, so that's really good for anyone that's missed out on this. If you do have it, I think you already know that this is an amazing box set, and I really hope that down the road, Arrow is able to actually get the Godzilla license to do something like this, because I really think they would do an amazing job with the Godzilla collection. But yeah, this has been an amazing collection. I'm not going to say that it has fully changed my opinion on Gamera. The Heisei period is obviously the high point, but I'm really happy that I have the opportunity to kind of watch these films over again and in any kind of way that I want, whatever dub I want to listen to, or have the original Japanese voice actors with the subtitles. So really great overall. If you can pick it up, I would strongly recommend it. I would do it fast because this thing is quickly selling out everywhere, and I think you guys would be very happy with it, especially if you're a big kaiju fan or a Gamera fan. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video review, which turned out to probably be a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, just because of the fact that I had so many good things to say about this collection. Be on the lookout for some more videos from me. I'm going to try to get some more stuff out, hopefully, maybe not on a weekly basis, but maybe every couple of weeks. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.